Weigel, and I came here to 770 today with my mother-in-law, and we just did Igris, and I wanted to tell a story about Igris and how it's very powerful, and the Rebbe is very powerful. My first time here, and I moved to New York a year ago. We come for Shabbat here in Crown Heights sometimes. I just never came to 770. My husband comes sometimes to daven. Anyways, I want to tell a story about my mother. I'm 24, and my mother, when I was 17, wanted another baby. We started to go to Chabad and everything, and the Rebbitzin that she just had a baby. So my mother saw, she's in her 40s, and she said, I want another one also, and there's nobody in my family younger than me. So she really was, trying, and they said she was like 43 or 44, and they said, you can't have the baby, it's impossible, and this and that, and they were giving her pills and hormones, and nothing was working. And so the Rebbitzin had her write a letter for Igris, and she put it in the Igris, and the letter she opened to was about the mikvah. So the Rebbitzin, had my mother that month when it's time for her to go to the mikvah. She went to the mikvah, and that week she got pregnant. So when she asked me, what should we name him? So we were thinking of the names, and we named him Eliyahu Menachem Mendel after the Rebbe because of this, miracle. It's true. Oh, so I wrote in my letter about to have the strength to do more mitzvahs and to become more spiritual, because I always have this fight in myself, So, and then I asked also, to have healthy children, because now we're starting to talk about having babies. We got married very young and everything when I was 19. So now we're talking about children and everything, and I want to have healthy. And my mother-in-law bothers me every day about it too, so since she came to visit. So we're now talking about it. So I wrote in my letter that I want, the strength for the mitzvahs and spirituality and all this, and for children. And I opened to 2 pages, and this one, it's letter 58, is the whole thing talks about. I was gratified to read about the advancement which you have made in the matters of Yiddishkeit. I trust that you will not rest content with this progress in the past, but will continue to go from strength to strength in this direction. The whole entire letter is, and the way to advance in said direction is simply and first of all fulfill practical mitzvah in daily life and conduct such to fill in kosher, observe Shabbos, the whole entire letter. And then the next letter talks about the birth of Yitzhak and how it was miraculous in his bris, and when he was 8 days old, and about Abraham, son Ishmael, who was all about everything about the birth of these children. Isn't that funny? It's interesting. And both of the letters exactly answered my questions. And that's it.